It's good to see you today, and I hope you're doing well. Today I'd like to talk about forgiveness, and golly, when we've been done wrong, it's really hard to think about how do I forgive? How do I forgive sometimes what we would think is the unforgivable? It's a deep and a rough subject, and certainly I'm not saying that we shouldn't embrace our thoughts if a challenge happens to us. But do we realize that if we harbor and don't allow the energy to pass through us and work through it, we're really hurting ourselves more than we are anybody else. You might have heard other people talk about this, read about it, but simply when we hold a grudge, it's literally like we're holding energy inside of us, or we're holding some negative thoughts about someone and what they did to us. Because what's ending up happening is that we're putting it out there in the universe, we're putting it out there spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and depending on how big we are in it and how invested our energy is in it, it becomes a part of us. And wouldn't we want, like, here we are outside in this beautiful weather with the sounds of the insects and the birds and the wind, and we're so present. What happens to these trees or what happens out there, they're not holding grudges. They're how can they really, right? But what I'm saying is that they're so much in the moment that the energy is good, that we don't feel negativity by being here. People can feel that of us, and it only does us harm. And so if we begin to learn how to forgive, it's not that we're saying what you did is okay. What we're saying is, I'm going to let this go because it doesn't do me any good any longer to hold on to this. It's not saying what they did is right, but what it is saying is that I'm choosing to move on. Because if we live mindfully and we're still back in time because somebody did this to us and we're going to get them, we're really only hurting ourselves. They don't even really know about it. So there's a lot to think and talk about that. But I wanted to give you at least just a little tidbit to begin to start to perhaps study it, look into it for yourself and see what that means. Use it as a focus for yourself in a meditation and see what comes. So I'd like you to just take a nice big breath in, and let's bring your hands to your heart. Cross your hands over your heart and just say, I'm open to new ways of thinking and being. God bless. Namaste, and the light in me honors the light in you. Thank you.